So, thank you. I am welcoming all the members to participate in the database classes. So, database means it's a collection of data typically describing the activities of one or more related organizations. If it is a biological database means it will have information regarding biological information like protein sequences or nucleotide sequences, etc. It is also a repository for a collection of computerized data files. Next, database according to biological database, it can be classified into two types. One is sequence database, another one is a structured database. Sequence database further classified into primary database and secondary database. Similarly, structured database classified into primary and secondary. Primary database means the data are collected from a researcher, whereas the secondary database is usually the data obtained from the primary database information. So for sequence, GenBank is a primary database and ORMIM is a secondary database. For structure, PDB is a primary database and PDB site is a secondary database. Next, if you go to sequence database, GenBank, EMBL, and DDBJ are the examples for secondary databases. Similarly, UniProt is an example of protein sequence database, and these are the primary databases, whereas TREMBL and GDB are the secondary sequence databases. Next, this is the home page for NCBI. So from where you can collect data from GenBank, GenPept, and ORMIM databases. It has multiple number of databases. So by clicking here, you can go to any databases from the NCBI databases. The next is the EMBL database home page. This is here also you can collect several informations about the nucleotide sequence from this European Molecular Biology Laboratory. And next is the structural database, and it used to maintain the information regarding structure. PDB is an example for a protein structure database, NDB is an example for a nucleic acid structure database. And then this is the home page of PDB where you can get more number of protein structures. Here you can give the keyword to get the structures from PDB databases. And this is the home page of NDB database. And here you can give the IDs and get information about the nucleotide sequences. And next is the nucleic acid research. This is the journal which releases every year about database issues, and each database issue contains many database informations regarding updates and changes in the databases, website addresses due to incorporation to the database, and every year you can see a database issue in this nucleic acid research journal. It's a free journal, so anybody can get any information about databases from this nucleic acid research journal. If you click this database issue, you can go to the page where each database will have its own links and through which you can get all the informations. Next, this is the GenBank format. It will start with the word locus and it ends with the word // and then you can see the other informations. And then the sequence of GenBank format will start with the word origin, and it has 6 blocks. Each block contains six sequences, 6 blocks. Each block will have 10 bases. So if it is a 6 block, it contains 60 nucleotides. So next line will start with the word 61. Similarly, it goes, and the sequence format ends with the word // and then the first line will have information about the sequences. And next is the EMBL format. It starts with the word ID, and each parameters are separated by the separated XX, and the informations are indicated by the 2-digit representation, like ID identity is represented as ID, access number is represented as AC, and then organism, the source organism is indicated by organism source as OS. Like this it goes. And if we go to the sequence part, it will start with the word SQ, and here you can see the number given at the last of each lines, like 60, 120, etc. It also ends with the // so this is the EMBL format as well as UniProt format. And here if you come to this UniProt format, and the SwissProt is also combined with European Bioinformatics Institute, so it seems to be more or less same to that of EMBL format and SwissProt format. So because they are all presented in European Bioinformatics Institute, so SwissProt, UniProt as well as the EMBL formats are almost similar. Next, this is the PDB structure format, and this PDB file starts with the word header, and it has the word, the title of the protein, and then this is the ID of the protein, and has several information about the proteins in this file. So if you go to the middle part of the file, it contains the keyword atom, and this is the keyword which indicates the file shows the structural informations. And here you can see there are many informations given, like atom number, atom name, residue name, chain residue number, and then at the end of the sequence you have atom type, and in between you have XYZ coordinates for the structure, and occupancy value and temperature factor values are given. So if you check any PDB file, this is the part which exactly gives the structure of the protein. The file actually ends with the word either end or tell sequence. So this is the molecular visualization tool which is used to represent the simple structure, and that is the flat file format into a 3D structure. So for that we have several softwares are available. For example, Rasmol, Rastop, Kime, and then we have Jmol, Webmol, and etc. Here you are seeing that King is one of the software which is used to see the structure of the protein here. So that's all for the database sequences. Thank you.